Hello, everybody. Welcome to Step Up Lives. Today is a video that we will talk about Odin School Data Science Bootcamp student interview. Today we have with us Nidhi, and she's pass out from the Odin School Bootcamp. And what has happened is that we have made another video on the Data Science Bootcamp from Odin School, and we thought that it would be nice that if we can get someone who's actually a pass out from this program so that we can give you the hands-on information from this program. And how are you, Nidhi?
I am great. Thank you so much for asking.
Thanks for coming over for the interview so that actually a lot of students actually want to know that how has been your experience so far. And before we allow Nidhi to actually talk about her experience, I will actually give you a small introduction about this bootcamp because before we get into this, people who are watching right now should be able to understand that what is the kind of program that it is, so that if they are wanting to apply, you will find the link in the description. So just let me just scroll through. Actually, Odin School's Data Science Bootcamp has been something which has been a life changer for a lot of people, talking about some placements and hiring partners here. We have the alumni, and now you see her, Nidhi is also here, and we have her on the stream as well. So that's something that we can discuss with her all the topics, and especially these outcomes of this bootcamp have helped a lot of students, as mentioned on this website. And if you are looking for a career change or an upgrade, with data science as the dominant factor, I think Odin School's bootcamp will help you definitely. And there are a lot of things on this website, and I'm not going to spend too much time on it because you will know more from Nidhi on an immediate basis. Nidhi, firstly, how did you got across to Odin School, and tell us something about your journey, how you have gone ahead and got placed in your data science bootcamp.
Definitely. So, Odin School is something which I found out through an instructor from Odin School itself. She actually is my friend and she's an instructor too. So that's how I got to know. And initially, I come from a non-technical, or I would say from a life sciences background, which is, I mean, nowhere linked to data science or IT or anything. So initially, I was a little scared that how would I go through data science, because again, it gets coding along, and it has a lot of programming languages involved in everything. So I was a little scared, but then, as I said, the mentor whom I contacted, she actually said she's also from non-tech background, so she introduced me to data science, and then I got a fair picture that it does not have a lot of coding involved, though in the higher levels it has. But then initially, when you get into the industry, you don't need a lot of coding. So that is how, again, I got well acquainted with it. And I was also surprised with this factor wherein, if let's suppose you're from non-tech background or from science background, you can still get projects that involve pharma, or that is involving hospital side, because I'm from nutrition background.
Right.
So yeah, so that's what got my interest to data science. Apart from that, again, coming to my journey in Odin School, it was an amazing experience. It's because, again, the mentors are great, and the placement support that we get, we are any which ways coming from different background. I know that, I will not get placed easily, but still the support that I got from Odin School was amazing. It's because they're quite supportive, and also we have this career programs, career change programs, or you can say personality development programs, wherein they tell you from the scratch that how to even introduce yourself to the interviewer. So yeah, it has been amazing.
Right, cool. So I just also put the webpage of that Odin School dashboard about the career services that they give
That's
you all. So let me just come to the next topic that a lot of students want to know that what is the schedule and the programming of Odin School? For example, we saw this interview, we saw the link in the description, we enrolled it. So
yeah.
can you give us how you got into it? Maybe how, was there an entrance? Was there an interview process? How did you get selected into the overall scheme of things of Odin School? Or you were just, I mean, how, you just give us a little bit.
Yeah, sure. So, to get into Odin school, when I joined Odin school again, we've had a small aptitude test. Not very difficult again. If you prepare a little, I think you can get through it. But because it's been some time that I joined, I think they have changed it a little, wherein they have also added some other evaluation factors. I think that would not be again difficult because a person who's from a different background is also coming, so they would not ask you anything very difficult. So yeah, it was easy to get through.
Okay, fine. So I've also put that on the screen that the recent one talks about you are applying there and there is an evaluation process, and then you could also get some scholarships as well, and when you enroll into your complete data science journey completely. Okay, so
You get
Nidhi,
around
I have another. Yes, yes, Nidhi, go ahead.
you get around 15% of scholarship when you, if you do well in your evaluation test.
Correct. So that's also an important point that people should know that this
Yes.
program has an option where somebody who does well, right, in their
Mhm.
admission test and they see potential in probably the candidate, then they offer the scholarship as well, right?
Right.
Okay, so coming to the next question about Odin School and how is the structuring of the program, whether it's a full-time program, whether it's a boot camp, which is like only on weekends, only on evening sessions, or how does it structured so that because people would like to who are working as well, maybe who have just graduated or in their final year or stuff like that, would like to know. So can you just give us some more information about it?
Sure, sure. It's a 6 months program, online program again, and it is yes on weekends. It's because yes, people who are working also join in here, and students also. Even I was working when I joined Odin school. So Saturday, Sunday is what they take classes. 6 month, sorry, 6 hours is a course. 6 hours is on Saturday and 6 hours is on Sunday. Apart from that, after every class or after every session, we have these feedback forms which we fill, in which as soon as the class ends we get to tell how did we feel and everything. And apart from that, in 6 months they also train you on career services, is what I mentioned before. Yeah, career
Correct.
services, also they also take classes in career services. So
Correct.
yeah, they have again they teach in that 6 months curriculum. What they teach is the data science foundation. It means from the scratch they teach you, and then they teach you Python, they teach you SQL, very important again, and they
Correct.
teach you the visualization platforms, Tableau and Power BI. They've introduced it recently. I was not having it, but then now they've improved it a lot. Apart from that, they go with EDA, very important in data science again. Machine learning is what they teach. And Excel, the basics, yes, they teach. So these are the basic ones which they actually involve, or they have introduced in this bootcamp program.
Okay, excellent. I mean, you have quite gave us a good detail overview of the topics in the curriculum as well. That is also interesting for a lot of people because when they hear all these terms and they see that this is something which is very much relevant, they would also like to enroll to the program. So let's come to the next aspect of this boot camp, which I had a question about, is about the how are the mentors actually? Because are they helpful enough, or maybe they experienced, or they are young, or how is it like the feel of the mentors at Odin School? Because a lot of students are a little bit a little scared again going back to college. Is that the now structure again, or how
Yeah.
is it like? Is it more comfortable? Is it like the real mentor-mentee relationship, or it's like a little gap? How did you experience it?
Right. So honestly, I have around 3 to 4 years of experience, and studying again was a challenge for me.
Right.
But then again, because of those mentors who actually have helped me, that's the reason why I could study properly. I mean, definitely, it's on you when you take up a course. It's because when mentors or teachers or instructors teach you, it does not end there. It comes to you, and when you work hard only, then you get it. But then apart from that, they are experienced, yes, quite experienced. And apart from that, a lot of them actually have experience in the industry level also. So yes, they teach us really well. And the screen that you're seeing, they are
Right.
also some people who actually, some of them though they don't teach you regularly, but then they take webinars. It's because again, sometimes you don't get to know what industry is when a teacher is teaching you or instructor is teaching you, full-time instructor.
Right.
You get
Right.
to know about the industry, you get to know about the company only when someone from the company is talking to you. So yes, we
Correct.
have webinars and we can ask a lot of questions to them, and I mean they answer everything, even the small things and the large things, they answer every single thing. So yeah, it's quite comfortable. And the instructors also help us with the interview questions. If let's suppose we go for an interview and we face trouble giving some answers, or probably we fail in that interview, still
Correct.
they get in contact with us. We have this platform wherein we can post questions and they get back to us, and it's quite convenient again to reach out to them, is what I felt.
Correct. So let's come to one of the most important questions actually everybody has on their minds regarding the placements. And I mean, I'm sure that a lot of people are inquisitive to know maybe what is the salary at which you got placed, probably which company you got placed. I mean, with whatever, I mean, you can reveal us so that our audience can actually get a perspective on maybe some kind of close reality to what is the expectation that they should have from the placements. And how was your journey of placements, where you got placed, and maybe if you could indicate something about your salary package.
Sure, definitely. Uh, Actually, I got placed in this company called Trollfix, and as a software engineer. Right. So
Okay.
software engineer, it's under the hood. I would be working as a into data analytics, and it's a great company. Again, they are also teaching me, apart from my skills, they are also teaching me new things. So it's a good company. And about my journey of placement, yes, I have given few interviews, and obviously everyone fails one. I mean, I also failed a few times, but then it has been good because I got a lot of experience in giving interviews in a lot of companies. And about my package, I can't reveal you the exact same amount, but then yes, in our company there are few people who also joined along with me, and we joined, or we got the package in the range of around 5 to 7 lakhs is what someone who's new coming from different background is also getting. So yeah, it's quite good for someone who's starting their career.
Correct. So that's nice, and thanks. You could give some indicators to us, because a lot of people would like to also have a realistic expectation, considering
Right.
from where their existing jobs are, or maybe when they have some other opportunities as well. So that's nice. Thanks for giving us that information. And I also want to understand. I mean, do you recall any incidents from your, I mean, journey so far that you felt that yeah, it was a very good decision, probably to get to Odin School and go through this process of learning? And because sometimes people are wanting just results directly, they are not wanting to go through that grind of maybe a 6 odd months and stuff. So what was anything that comes to your mind regarding any incident or anything that you thought made you believe that it was a great decision to go ahead?
Yeah. So, not particularly an incident, but the best thing what I felt about Odin School is, as I said, as I mentioned, that they teach you from the scratch. So I didn't know what Python is apart from that snake again,
Correct.
right? But then what I got to know about Python after joining the Odin School was amazing. It's because once I started, they taught me. I mean, for someone who's into coding, they know that print hello is also, it is very very simple. But then they
Correct.
taught from there.
Right.
It was great again because I was able to understand the classes, being someone who's from a completely different background. So that was something very nice. Apart from that. My I mean what the incidents which you are asking, I can tell you that my resume was being rejected in a lot of companies just because I come from nutrition, right? On
Right.
the basis of one certificate in data science, definitely they would not consider my resume. But then Odin School has continuously being in touch with me and sending my resume to a different companies, even if it was not being selected. So that was something which actually helped me a lot, and I felt really grateful to Odin School for that. And then finally, when I got placed, I was very happy, and I thanked all of them. So I think that is the best thing that happened to me.
Right. Before we take your final recommendation on your experience so far, I'd also like to share the topic regarding the fees of this bootcamp, because that we haven't spoken yet. Because a lot of programs are there regarding which are pay post placement. Some of them are upfront, and some of them do involve an EMI as well. So, I mean, if you can see on their website, this bootcamp has 7,000 plus GST, and they have no cost EMI options as well for 3 to 6 months, and 12 months are also there. And they also, I think, have a 10-day refund period, what they have mentioned. If,
Yeah.
for example, you join in, and probably if you don't are not comfortable with the complete setup, you can do it. So my recommendation would be that you can definitely check the link in the description. Probably reach out to those guys, have a discussion with them if you feel really that this program is something for you. Because what I could see from Nidhi's experience so far is that probably it's a kind of a investment in terms of something which can help you in the long run. So finally, Nidhi, just for our viewers who are watching, maybe who are maybe 1 or 2 years experienced, or maybe are in the final year, what is your view about the overall experience of Odin School, and would you recommend them to join a data science bootcamp at Odin School?
Yeah, I think definitely I would recommend a lot of people. But again, as I mentioned, that it's not only on the mentors, it's not that we just join and it is done. No, you'll have to work hard. And once I got placed, once I posted it on LinkedIn, a lot of students actually contacted me via LinkedIn, and they've been asking me, how is it? And how did you, I mean, what was your experience and everything? The one thing that I mention is you'll have to work on it. It's not a piece of cake. Again, even if you come from IT, no, you will have to work hard, because again, machine learning is not something that is a cakewalk. So yes, you'll have to work hard. Apart from that, I think this data science is quite in boom right now, wherein I got placed, and I just got a package bracket of 5 to 7 lakhs. But I think there are a lot of people in our institution itself who got placed above 10 LPA as well. So,
Right.
yes, there are good chances wherein you can get placed in a very good company with a very good package, provided that you work hard and you do your assignments well. Because assignments is something, they give you assignments every weekend. So,
Right.
and they literally ask you next weekend that have you done it, and they deduct your marks and everything. So, on that, mentors notice you, and if you do well and if they notice you, they would actually recommend your name to a lot of placements. So I think that is very important. Do your homework better and do your research better is what I would suggest you. Because again, if you do it properly, it is easy, and if you don't do it properly, again, it becomes difficult. So yeah, I just wish everyone who wishes to come in data science all the very best and have that interest to study. I think that would be it.
Correct. Thank you so much, Nidhi, for joining in. I'm just giving you, I mean, a word of thanks from my side, as well as a lot of students who actually may be watching this video later. I'm sure they will post a lot of questions in the comment section. I would just request you, if you find some time at maybe later on, if you could answer them, some of them, because what happens is that when they hear directly from you, it would be a great experience. So, guys, if you have been watching it so far, then do like the video and subscribe to the channel, as well as put in your questions. You have the link in the description for the Odin School Data Science Bootcamp, so that hands-on you have been able to witness it and also experience it. Thank you so much, Nidhi, for joining in, and that would be all from
Thank
our
you.
side. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.